Peace, yo. I just wanted to take this time and moment to build with a couple of you guys out there on um, a couple of lessons in my 120, and that's the understanding build destroy degree, the understanding born degree, and the culture cipher degree. Because of the simple fact that I think a lot of times when people come across those lessons, they try to take them more on face value than really looking deep within the lesson. And sometimes you might miss the forest for the trees by trying to dig too deep or trying to go too far into the lesson where you can't find your way out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help break down a couple of the lessons in my 120 and then add on from there. The understanding build destroy degree says, then why did God make devil? And it says, to show forth and prove his power that he is all wise and righteous, and that he can make a devil which is weak and wicked, and give him power to rule the earth for 6,000 years. Then destroy the devil in one day without falling victim to the devil's civilization. Otherwise, it's show and prove that Allah is God, always has been, always will be. Now that lesson says, understanding build, right? The question in the lesson says, why did God make devil? Right? Now, sometimes when people create a situation, they need to know why they make that situation the way that they made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, right? If you was with your girl for 4 years, right? And, you know, you use a humble, kind, devoted brother to her, loving, caring, you know what I'm saying? Always doing for her, right? But then all of a sudden your whole attitude changes, your whole demeanor, your etiquette towards her changes. She's gonna reflect that off of what she sees in you, because you're the maker and the owner, and you teach her ways that she probably never been taught before. You know what I'm saying? So overall, that lesson is talking about fallen victim. You know what I'm saying? Now, what ends up happening is eventually that woman's going to fall victim to your way of life, because you was teaching her your way of life. How to be humble at first, how to be kind, how to be loving, how to be considerate, how to be compassionate. You know, all the positive and righteous and fruitful things that you're supposed to teach a woman when encountered. Now, it's shown and proven that Allah is God, always has been, always will be. And that means that you do not change at all, regardless of whom or what. But however, if you do change, what you're going to do is you're going to end up making a creation that you didn't want to make. Like I said before, going back to building on why did God make devil? He said to show forth his power. Now, power is the truth. To show forth his truth. Truth is in what? Within the square. The square is what? The foundation. The foundation is the foundation is something that's been laid to show, prove this. That's how all things in existence come about, from this one foundation. So now let's go to the understanding born degree. The understanding born degree talks about, now tell us, will you hope to live to see the day that the gods take the devil into hell in the very near future? And it says, yes, I fast and pray, Allah, that I live to see the hereafter, that Allah in his own good time take the devil off the planet. Now, I don't want people to get the wrong idea about fasting and praying. Some people say meditation. Some people say, you know, many different things in the nation of God on earth. To me, I see it as this. You're making a petition or a request to abstain from the things that you're trying to get rid of in your life that are weak, wicked, and are no benefit and no growth and no development and no elevation to your well-being. You know what I'm saying? Because it says, now do you hope to live to see the day that the gods take the devil into hell in the very near future? Hell is a place of imperfection and imbalance. It's a place where chaos and confusion is at. Now, what that means is, I'm going to give you a good analogy about that, right? That's basically taking the devil off your planet. When somebody says take the devil off your planet, it's talking about those vices in your life that are causing you not to be elevating your mind to another state where you can be productive, grow, understand more, and learn more. Like, for instance, right, if a person is an alcoholic, constantly drinking every single day, always telling himself, I want to quit drinking, or constantly smoking marijuana, and that person says, I want to quit, I want to quit. The best way to do for that is to abstain or fast from that by leaving it alone, period. Not being around the people that smoke, not being around the people that drink, not being around people that are enablers to you, because that's how you're going to be able to take the devil off your planet. And the devil is not just a person, not just a color man. It's anything in your life that causes you hindrance, restraints, and restrictions from growing, developing, and being the person that you need to be. That's basically what it is. Now, the Culture Cipher degree says, what will be your reward in regard to the destruction of the devil? It says, peace and happiness, I will give all that I have and all within my power to see the day of which I live for, 379 years. Now, what that's talking about is the destruction means to completely get rid of, destroy, to annihilate, to eradicate, to leave out of your life. Because one thing for sure is that when you get rid of all these vices that's in your life, you begin to feel a little bit better about yourself, and you feel a major growth and development as far as your physical, your mental, your emotional. You know what I'm saying? You begin to feel a lot of change going on. You feel a lot of the change that's going on is taking place within your physical. Your physical composition, is finite. But however, we try to keep it to the point where it's pure and it's, and it's not tampered with and it's not diluted because of other vices that's taking place in our life and things that are going on. So, I wanted to break down those degrees to you and give you a life analogy about each one because of the situation and circumstance that a lot of people, when it comes to 120 lessons, right? Every lesson have a life analogy to it in order for you to understand what the lesson is saying. Because the key factor in any lesson is the best part, which is understanding. Understanding is the elevation of knowledge and wisdom, of studying and showing. You know what I'm saying? Studying is knowledge, getting the knowledge, learning. Wisdom is the commitment or the act of doing and showing. That's the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So in order for you to have reciprocity, balance, and perfection in your life, you have to maintain your equality by studying, researching, observing, using good judgment, sound judgment, and putting things in proper perspective in order in your life in order for you to be successful in all of your undertakings. So one thing for sure about 120 is it's not that it's just a question and answer form. It's basically saying that there's no such thing as a question without an answer to it. Everybody has an answer to their own questions in life. It's just a matter of when you're going to answer it and when you're going to stop hindering yourself and restraining yourself from being better than what you really are. If you want to be a master and sole control of your destiny, all you have to do is take control and have will, power, the ability to control your mind and govern your mind to the point where you're ruling and controlling things in your circumference, and that you're not falling victim to these vices in the wilderness of North America or in this world. A lot of people fall victim to their own vices. Like, if you know that you got a problem with liquor, why would you go tempt yourself and hang around people that drink? That's not taking the devil off your planet. If you got a problem with weed and you smoke every day, why would you go around people that smoke weed? That's not taking the devil off your planet. If you have a sexual, or I'm just gonna keep it real, if you have a problem with masturbating or whatever, why would you constantly tempt yourself with lascivious thoughts and lascivious thoughts and also like deviant thinking and behaviors, or be around people and be getting to start lusting? That's not taking the devil off your planet. And these lessons, see, each lesson precedes the next lesson, and it goes in chronological order because it shows you who's who, what's what, and what needs to happen and what must be done. So overall, what I'm saying to you is that when you come across these lessons in 120, remember, understanding is the key factor in order for you to see the best part about the lesson. But the main thing you have to do is apply it to yourself in order for you to be successful in your undertakings. So like I said, I trust and will that this video is beneficial. I'm gonna post this today, and just take heed to what I was saying as far as the lessons are concerned. The 3 lessons that I made mention of: the understand and build destroy degree, the understand and born degree, and the culture cipher degree in the 1 to 40. So Really go over those lessons, because just because they're Muslim lessons doesn't mean that we don't take the best part and draw it up for ourselves. The Father took the best part of the lessons and drew them up and had his own self-style wisdom. So you do the same thing, apply it to yourself before you apply it to anything else in this life, because it's going to benefit you more than it's going to benefit anything else in this world. So with that being said, peace and blessings, and have a good day. Peace.